This is the broadcast for February 10, 2019. Surpassing rash, clouded streams, collectable rivers teem with contaminating crumbs. To where has our line gone? From inheritance to sunken, steaming trunks. In limitless, sprawling crowds, distressing letters from nature rarely touch their running conscience. Connections of food chain beginnings only appear remote. Precious little life defies quivering thread. Present plankton numbers dwindle in strange ocean dead zones. Here fish stocks taking predators to levels unforeseen. We have innumerable reasons for query into government operations because Plan A is impossibly tender. Sustainability is a fable due to the 1% capstone. And a global deal for managing artificial climate adjustment is as harsh as it is unlikely. Based on statistical analysis, current societies cannot persist into the future as broad and expansive as they are today. As a primary source of inputs for Plan A, the IPCC has done useful work, but has a track record of significantly underestimating the pace of change. Adding doubtful and feeble attempts to mitigate warming, per Plan A, hear a word from Peter Wadhams, an eminent climate scientist. Peter believes that an ice-free Arctic will occur one summer in the next few years, and that it will likely increase by 50% the warming caused by the CO2 produced by human activity. Thus, targets and proposals by governing officials may prove simply redundant. We observe actual temperatures and sea levels greater than what climate models over the past decades were predicting for our current time. Therefore, climate perturbations are rising at non-linear rates. What is called the fossil fuel fiesta is a drunkenness diluting the map makers. With overall carbon emissions increasing by 2% in 2017, shifting economies to renewable sources of energy is not happening fast enough to offset global gas emissions. Even more concerning is the estimation from several scientists that existing CO2 in the atmosphere should already produce global ambient temperature rises over 5 degrees C, which would render a carbon budget futile. This is because the global carbon budget is designed to keep the planet beneath 2 degrees warming of global ambient temperatures. Perhaps the inability of governments to control and reduce emissions in a manner impactful against climate warming is one rationale used to instigate wide-scale SRM interventions. Truthfully, our reality in this 21st space cannot be visualized in rainbow colors. Far-flung dots, severe and estranged from tribal programming, are saved to enlighten dull minds. Meanwhile, long and darting eyes seize abundant elements. Creative adaptation is not only required to outmaneuver oppressors and obstacles, but navigating unpredictable societal calamity also requires creative adaptation. If an unbiased evaluation of the data shows a sixth mass extinction currently underway, with insects leaving Earth in shocking numbers and plankton perishing, our scientists must fully explore the implications. We cannot reinforce scientific reticence and fail to communicate likely scenarios that would be disturbing to employers, funders, governments, and the public. Let us not behave like a bought soul giving allegiance to mere professionalism. At this hour, our collective energy is best directed towards enhancing our adaptive capacity, strengthening resilience, and reducing vulnerability to climate change. Moreover, living in prison planet and longing to put on immortality, run for the infinite.